Welcome to this episode of the Dimers Podcast. I'm your host, Christian.
Not Christian.
And definitely not Christian.
Isaac.
All right. Today we got a great Dimer for you today. Would you... do you want some drums, Avery?
I got you. I just hit myself.
This is where you fucking introduce it?
Oh, I thought we were going to wait for the drum stand.
What? Oh.
See, usually, I can't speak over the drums, but the Dimer, Christian, that you drummed for was the great Joey Chestnut.
Oh, fuck, I just realized something.
Who is, I think, without a doubt, the greatest at eating in human history.
I have some...
He chugged
He
definitely
himself to death.
Yes, I have some contentions of personal bias, but he definitely holds probably the most records.
Oh, absolutely, he does. It's not even close.
This
I didn't bother to
man-
look him up, but it's not even close.
Christian,
And
this man in his last freaking 4th of July, wiener eating contest, whatever the hell you want to call it, this man ate over 70 hot dogs.
It's the Nathan's.
it's like Riley's
Frank's.
reading my notes, because that's exactly what I had. It was 75 HDBs,
It's-
Christian.
it was
Hot dog and
75?
I know.
buns for the
I saw it. Okay,
uninitiated.
I saw it. I know.
Yeah?
Uh-huh.
You like watching men eat wieners or what?
I like watching a man just devour.
I like eating wieners
food.
myself.
Sour wieners, okay.
Like I've been saying this for a while. Okay, Matt Stoney. Okay, fucking a kid's meal in 12 seconds. It's the wildest thing you'll ever see.
Let me stop you right there. Let's
An
not
entire
use the word
kid's
fucking
meal.
a kid in those sentences again. Like that was a little.
An entire
you know.
fucking kid's meal in 12 seconds. Like a drink,
Matt
drink and
Stoney is
everything.
pretty cool.
Drink and everything.
Wait, Christian, I've got a question though. With this
Yeah,
with this kids meal, was it already like completely opened and laid out, or
Well,
did
yeah,
you have to
I
open
mean,
it?
He's already got.
That's not true. Then you gotta open it.
He's a
yourself.
fake
What?
speedrunner.
Yeah.
That's
Nah,
not
Matt
how it
Stoney's legit as fuck.
It's not like in the fucking hot dog eating contest. It's like, oh, I gotta pull the hot dog out of its fucking wrapper and now I gotta eat it. No.
No.
They already have it laid out for you, alright?
No, you gotta eat your hamburger
you
and
mean?
your kids meal with the crust. Come on.
What?
I think for an
shell.
added
With the
experience,
crust?
you should have to
Yes,
do
he has to eat the crust. Did you mean the wrapper?
Yeah, I didn't mean the crust. I meant the peel.
No, actually,
You gotta eat it
Christian's
with the
gonna
peel.
cheat by using a knife to peel the crust off the top of the bun.
I think for added effect, he should have to eat it in the backseat of a car that the driver has to pass everything back to him
Yeah.
for true authenticity of the McDonald's
Well,
experience.
we have
We're
to
going
have
on a
somebody
fucking
play the
highway.
little sister or little brother in the front seat too.
Can you
that's
make sure you get
mine.
the boy toy? Thank you.
I want my Hot Wheels, damn it.
That was the greatest insult as a kid, was not getting the correct toy.
It
Or
fucking sucks.
even worse, not getting a toy. That was you got fucking robbed, dude.
This is why capitalism needs to be destroyed, is what Dallas said at that
Exactly.
age.
I was gonna say that's, never mind.
Okay. Well, back to Mr. Chestnut. Speaking of young lads, when he was young, Christian,
Oh, yeah.
his first experience with competitive eating was his 21st birthday, where his brother told him to enter in a lobster eating contest to win a free hotel room. And he says that
much
he
is that
never
gonna
ate a
cost?
lobster before that day. So,
That's kind of
that'd be a
ridiculous.
hell of a way to get thrown into it. Lobster seems like a too high price of a food to be in that sort
Yeah.
of environment,
It
but
is,
whatever.
it is.
How much do you have to pay to enter into that? Like $100?
Yeah, I don't know. The thing is, if it makes me think that it's probably in Vegas or something, because it's a 21st birthday and the prize is a hotel room. Maybe it's
Yeah.
in Vegas.
It's a little.
The
sus.
house always wins. And then
It's a pretty good mission.
I guess after that he became his first professional competition was in 2005, where this sentence is incredible. He had a breakout performance in the deep fried asparagus eating championship, where he ate 6.3 pounds of asparagus in 11 and a half minutes.
What a
Jesus
champion.
Christ.
That's a sentence we'll never see
asparagus.
again.
His piss must have smelled awful.
Yeah, I was
What
just,
the
I was
Yeah,
just gonna say
yeah.
his piss must have been the
100%.
worst.
Wow. That's...
It probably stained the toilet that he went in.
One can only
The smell is
aspire.
still there.
One can only aspire to so much greatness in that sentence.
He was literally just
Well, I
fucking
imagine they
pissing
throw up
mustard
a lot
gas.
of it afterwards sometimes.
Like just think that you would have the sentence breakout performance in the deep fried asparagus eating championship, and that wouldn't even be your greatest accomplishment. Like that's just incredible. So you
I've
know
never
you're
even had
a true
deep fried
champion.
asparagus. I didn't even know they deep fried asparagus.
They deep fry everything.
Asparagus is good on its own, though. You don't need to like fucking deep fry it for that shit to be
You
awesome.
grill that shit.
Exactly.
And you piss
Some
that
people
shit.
grill that
Vegetables
with, like,
are
bacon on it.
delicious. Okay.
Yeah, it depends.
My parents were just bad cooks.
I don't like vegetables raw. I usually like them like steamed or cooked or something.
Yeah, well, yeah, you have to like do things to
Like
it. that,
carrots, I'm-
that's what cooking is.
like like cold carrots. No, I'm not into it. No, I just can't do it.
Christian's into the cold shower.
Well, you get a nice
However-
steamed carrot. Oh, like or in a soup. Oh, it's so good.
Mhm.
But
However, celery, raw celery and peanut butter is the shit, and
no.
I'll do that shit all the time.
I'm glad to see that too. We've already worked our fast food discussion into
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
Really record time.
When we decided on Joey Chestnut, it was inevitable at that point.
Yeah,
It's
it
really
was.
true.
It would have been more impressive if we didn't get to it.
Since you
Um,
since you like your celery with peanut butter, are you a big fan of ants on a log?
Oh, no, do not talk about
Jesus
that.
Christ! Don't bring that up again.
Do you know
I
what
guess
ants
they're
on a log
okay,
is?
but you know what? I would rather just fucking have a bunch of peanut butter and no raisins.
Okay.
Don't have
I do,
raisins.
however, like
We're not
raisins.
getting into this raisin discussion again.
No,
You're right,
fucking, I
you're
love
right.
raisins,
Angry.
dude. Oatmeal raisin cookies are
Oh my
the
God.
fucking shit. They're so good.
Congratulations,
Rise up,
Ryan. You
King.
have another moron to your, to your
moron.
crew
Hey,
of.
The
I like
Raisin
the
lovers.
Christian. The Christian and me voting block seems to be very consistent.
I don't. But they're
you guys
just
just go fuck yourself.
after
already.
they
Like,
bake, they
go
become so
bone in
much
the
more
corner.
like textury and gooey.
But I'd
and
rather
stuff.
have
They're so
chocolate
good.
chip.
Riley's fucking on point.
yeah. High five.
I just want a KFC cookie. Is that too much to ask for?
Yes, it is because
They're
we're
bad
terrible
now.
now.
Remember?
Yeah,
Oh.
it's unfortunate.
Back to
Did you
Mr.
know that
Chestnut,
Alfredo's
though.
has
No.
cookies?
No,
Nope,
no,
nope,
what?
no, no.
No.
Next.
Mr. Chestnut, his first big win though,
Yes.
his first rise to the top, Christian, was when he knocked off the 6-time hot dog eating champion Takuro Kobayashi,
Ah,
who's
I remember this
apparently
guy.
described as the godfather of competitive eating.
I
I wish I had that title.
I
That
think I'm
sounds
pretty
like
sure
a
I know who
fucking
you're talking
anime
about.
villain.
Yeah, he does. He beat him 66 to
He
63.
does look like an anime villain. He's got like, I remember my dad talking about him one year. Fucking Kobayashi. He had like, bleached spiky hair.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
He's Asian. Really cool.
Isn't
I,
that where the fuck have I heard that name, Kobayashi?
I don't know.
before?
Apparently, when I was looking into
Isn't that
it a
an
little
Iron
more,
Chef?
he got arrested.
no.
I guess he stopped doing the Nathan's hot dog eating competition
Oh
in
my
like
God.
2008 because of a contract dispute. Apparently, they have contracts. But
Sponsored by.
like the year later, he
Microsoft.
got arrested for trying to rush the stage at the event that he wasn't
Really?
participating in. So
That is
really,
great.
he was very
What a
salty
weirdo.
about that. Yeah.
Newsflash:
And,
guy who eats 80 hot dogs in 5 minutes is kind of weird.
We'll have to look into him next week and see what the hell he's doing in this decade.
We'll get an update.
Timeless
back-
podcast. where
Mr.
they know.
Chestnut, I looked into his training routine, and it's pretty intense, I must say.
Is it now?
Yeah, so in general, he claims that he trains by fasting, and then he stretches his stomach by drinking milk and taking protein supplements.
That sounds very.
But
unhealthy.
there's more, don't worry. He runs 3 miles a day, 3 times a week to improve his breathing, which I guess is very important when you're shoving food down your face for 10
Yeah.
minutes rapidly.
Of course.
So he's
That's
like,
also
I gotta,
really good for
gotta get my
burning
cardio
off
in.
like the 70 hot dogs that you're
Well,
eating.
I think the next part will really prove that he doesn't weigh that much, because he says that when he's preparing for the hot dog competition, like the 6 weeks leading up to it, he fasts for 5 straight days, and then he'll have a day where he eats just hot dogs, like 70 hot dogs in a day,
shit.
to
What
practice
in
for
the
the event.
fuck?
So
That's
he'll go.
fucking bananas.
He doesn't eat any food for 5 days, and then on after that 5-day period, he just practices the event by scarving down like 70 hot dogs in 10 minutes, and then goes another 5 days without eating anything
That ain't
until the
What?
event happens.
The fuck?
Yeah. Imagine
You gotta
being
wonder
this
how
man.
much that
His
costs.
body is just like, kill me.
His body's a
Kill
machine.
me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's really weird because I remember like back when I was watching one of the highlights before we brought it up of Joey Chestnut, and it said that he weighed it was like I think it was like years ago for like the Nathan's hot dog competition, and it said he weighed like 220. I'm like, that man does not look he does not look over like at least 170.
No,
What
it
the fuck is
says
saying
that He weighs like it claims that his weight fluctuates between like 220 and like 245.
That
He
makes
says like
sense.
some competitions, he'll gain like 20 pounds, but in the like 5 day period where he doesn't eat, he'll immediately just lose it.
Jeez.
That's so unhealthy. What the? He's gonna die young.
Well,
Well,
he makes
he's a
the
champion.
comparison that he's like the activity itself is very unhealthy, but he compares himself to like a marathon runner where if you just did that all the time, you would kill yourself, but you have to be in like good shape to do it, which I guess is kind of a fair assessment.
Mm-hmm.
How many like
Uh,
I
Can't
don't
argue
even
with
know how many
results.
times a year that he actually like competes and does this. Because
it's
like if
probably
it's
just a
just like
handful.
if it's a couple times, then it's like it's not that bad.
It's
Yeah,
true.
maybe
Because
like
most of the year
once
he's
every
probably
like 2
just like
months,
he's being
probably.
healthy. Like if I was him, I'd just be like eating nothing but like vegetables and like fucking fruits the entire
How
time
the
because
can
your
man-
he
body
even
might
the
fall
stand
man-
the
apart.
sight of hot dogs
The man
anymore?
just probably gets mad fiber every day. Just like I gotta push that
He
shit
doesn't
out
view
now.
hot dogs as a food. He views them as a device to success.
Can I
Just
get on
like-
a poster
just like
of him
cocks
just
in
like
porn stars.
scarfing down a hot dog?
I hope we look back at him in the future and be like, that's the Wilt Chamberlain of like food stats. But I'm sure someone else will improve their like digestion abilities or something.
I want to get that on a poster or something like him like just like mid wiener down his throat. With that
Okay,
quote.
well that's a sentence.
Hey, I got some pictures for you, Riley.
There you go.
Show you.
Oh, let's see what.
I'll take that link
There was
afterwards.
apparently like when he wakes up, he claims that he drinks a gallon of water in like 6 gulps to like improve his like stomach, like just to expand his stomach
Wait,
and practice
6
like scarfing down
gulps?
rapid. Yeah, a gallon of water.
Well,
in, like,
think
6
about how
gulps.
much fucking food goes down his throat. It's just like
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's like a porn star with the way he opens his throat up.
Oh,
Well,
he'd
like-
probably be a great porn star. You
Like-
could
Yeah,
get into that
definitely.
after.
I'm
after
I'm
food.
just thinking about that. 6 goals. That seems like I don't know how is that even
What, Joey
possible?
Chestnut porn?
No. Like
There's probably Rule 34 for it.
like with air resistance,
Probably.
like you can't get that much water down with air resistance unless you have like
Well, if you
unless
think
have, like,
about
a
it,
Say
vacuum.
it's
air
like
resistance.
Unless you like have
If you
a
think-
vacuum at the end of the water to like let the air out. You know, it's,
I mean,
That's
if
a-
you think about it though, it's like his gulp is completely different than ours. Like, if I'm gonna gulp of water, like I fill my mouth first, then try to swallow it. Like he
I
just
bet you he's
fucking
really good at
shoots it
beer
down.
chugging.
Oh yeah. So is Tom Brady for some reason.
That doesn't
Yeah, Aaron
surprise me.
Rodgers,
That
not good.
you know, Tom Brady's been in Boston for the last however many years.
Yeah.
and now he's a
Um,
I remember he
proud
was like
man.
on like the Tonight Show or something like years ago, and they brought out like a picture
yeah,
of beer
yeah.
for him to chug.
That's
and
where he
just
talked
fucking
about
did
how
it.
he never had a strawberry either until that day.
A
Celebrities
strawberry?
are not real people. It's like how did
Okay.
you never
Well,
had a
Tom Brady is an
strawberry?
alien.
It's the same thing.
Joey
it's,
Chestnut
no, it's the same
is
thing.
a
It's the same thing with
celebrity.
when I think like one of the Kardashians like had never had a bowl of cereal in their life, and I'm like, how the fuck is that even possible?
A bowl of cereal.
Yeah, it was like more like talking Kardashians. I don't remember which one.
Well, they wake up every day with eggs and pancakes ready cooked for them. Why would you need cereal?
Cereal
It's true.
has its place.
It
Cereal
I'm a
is
big
a
cereal
night
fan.
food. Changed my mind.
Reese's Puffs gang all the way.
I'm a big
Yes,
Frosted
fuck
Flakes.
yes, 100%.
Ooh, I had some Frosted Flakes today, Christian.
Frosted Flakes.
See,
are
our voting block.
Frosted Flakes
Yeah.
are good too.
same wavelength.
I like
I mean,
the
peanut
portion
butter is
cereals.
just the elite food. So,
It is.
No, not a big peanut butter.
dude, it is perfect. It's like it's got some
It's
protein
sweet, it's
replacement up in
salty.
there. Yep. It helps you get down things that are bad.
Yeah.
I don't like
Excuse
this. I don't like I don't like get stuck in your teeth. I just can't do it.
You're horny. You put
Stuck
it on
with your
hands and
teeth,
Your
it's
dog
peanut
helps you
butter.
out?
What?
It's stuck in your mouth. You know, like you have like. I
Does
just don't like the
pudding
feeling.
get stuck in your mouth? Does
What?
like what?
No, I kind of get what he's saying here. Like, you ever have some peanut butter and like it like sticks to like the roof of your mouth and shit.
Yeah, like in the corner.
Yeah,
I understand.
Yeah.
Just
an
It's
expert
like
I don't like
eating,
that.
Well, you
Peter.
can
I
even
don't like
tell
that.
like when you get a Reese's
Spoons of
peanut
it.
butter cup, sometimes the peanut butter gets like stuck to the wrapper when you pull it off.
Yeah. It's
Yeah.
like whenever I
It's
have
the
like a
same thing
PB
within your
and
mouth.
like whenever I have like a PB and
It's also with
J,
the
it gets
chocolate
stuck.
though. The
Yeah.
chocolate will get stuck on
Yeah,
the
that's
wrapper.
true.
So it's
Not a
like
big chocolate guy.
I'm with you there. I'm not a chocolate stan either.
I like chocolate candy a lot better.
Peanut
than
butter,
like
I'm a big fan of.
Fruity candy, to be
I'll
honest.
say I'm the opposite. I like sour candy.
Well, it depends
I
on
don't
the
like
fruity
sour
candy.
Like, I'd rather have Skittles than any other chocolate. Or
It
Starburst.
depends. I feel like it really. I don't know. I feel like for like like candy bars and stuff, it has to have like a nice like flow of different things. You know,
A nice flow of different
you know,
things.
like
Peanut
like
butter Snickers are
Crunch
elite, in my
Bar,
opinion.
Snickers.
Those
You
are
know,
pretty
it
good.
has to have
Oh,
like
Crunch
you know,
bars are pretty good.
it has to have like a nice like mixture of things.
Good
so
texture.
Yeah, good texture.
The consistency.
It's gotta have good consistency and diversity. In
Mr.
its
Good
Crunch
Bar is pretty good too.
Okay.
It's true.
You know, like just straight up like a Hershey's bar. No.
Well, I think that Hershey's bars are actually pretty good.
Hmm.
You know,
The Europeans
'cause-
would be very angry.
I know, but like, I like breaking up apart like the bricks and stuff. It's just like I like to play with my food.
I'm a
So-
big Kit Kat guy.
Europeans hate
Same.
American
Kit
chocolate.
Kats are pretty
Apparently, I
good.
think it's the worst.
Big
thing
fan
ever.
of Chance the Rapper's
Because it is
Kit
the
Kat
worst
endorsement.
compared to theirs.
I don't think I've ever had European chocolate, so I have nothing to compare it to.
It's just darker, basically.
Oh, like
Yeah.
like dark chocolate or do you mean
Just
like
most
something-
of their chocolate is darker.
Isn't the story
one of the
that,
guys that I talked to at my school, he's from Germany, and he says he hates milk chocolate, and he'll never
Yeah,
eat
that's
that because
everyone from
they
here.
don't
No one
have.
likes it.
Yeah, they don't like milk chocolate.
See,
Well,
I
isn't
really.
I thought I heard a story that like Hershey's, they use like spoiled milk in the chocolate, and that's why it has that taste. And you can kind of taste it. Is why it has that like soury taste in it that no other chocolate has. I think they have a replacement for it now, but
I would fucking hope so.
like soiled milk actually is harmless because it's been pasteurized, but it just tastes like shit.
Interesting.
Are you guys
I don't know if
like,
that's true or not, but I've heard it, so you know, there's something to it.
If someone
Good-
tells
okay,
you,
you know
that
what?
something
Good-
that tastes
Good
good,
on you, Avery.
it's like it contains something
back
that is like
immediately.
completely shitty,
Exactly.
like the spoiled milk kind of thing. Are you guys like, you guys just shrug it off and you're like, oh, whatever, it tastes good, I don't really care? Or do you guys like,
Well, if it's
does it just
chunky,
ruin it for
I'm
you?
out.
Oh
but
yeah, if it's that's pretty much. I look into it. If it's I see chunks, throw it
I
out.
should look it in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should
If not-
see.
But what if
You
it's
go
like
for
the
a
best
smell
thing
and
you
then you
ever
look.
tasted?
Mm,
Like you taste it beforehand, and then somebody's like, "Oh, you just ate like I don't know."
you throw that shit up because you don't want to fucking feel like shit later.
No, you're not gonna feel like shit.
Well, I mean, if it's fucking expired. I mean, I don't want to
Who
fucking.
ate
I don't
a
wanna
It might
shit
just
my
make you.
stomach.
It might just make your stomach upset because it tastes bad. Like,
Or you're lactose intolerant.
yeah.
Well, I mean, humans by
I would
nature.
kill myself. Ugh.
If you're lactose intolerant, what are you doing with milk? You
Well-
save that shit for
Well,
ice cream.
milk is inherently bad for you. You're not. I mean, like, your
Excuse
body.
me?
No, because like your body isn't supposed to like digest lactose very easily. It's not. It's not.
Yeah,
good
that's
for
true.
you. But I mean, it's also got a lot of calcium and other good shit for you. So it's kind of like it's
And it
worth-
comes from a tit. That's pretty hot.
Yeah, it is pretty.
What other food
What
comes
about,
from a
what
tit?
about, I mean, technically not all of it. I mean, what about cactus juice or like
Man.
cactus milk or
Oh,
something
don't
like
you? I thought you say almond milk.
that?
Yeah. Then there's
was
not
like, what the hell?
direction I was expecting you to go in.
No, cactus milk.
Cactus milk. What the hell? Who'd go?
Almonds.
Who
If
would
it
go to
has
that
nipples, you
conclusion?
can milk it. I've got nipples, Tom. Can you fucking milk me?
Isn't that from the Fockers?
I thought that. Yeah, that's right. It is from the Fockers. I totally.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't even remember that was from. You're right.
Yeah, I knew it from somewhere. I suppose I should finish up the last couple things I have on the chestnut here.
Yeah, we've been there for like 30
So
minutes.
before
on
he
the
was a
chestnut.
competitive eater, he was in construction management and plans to return when he retires from eating.
Oh.
Retires from eating. That's a great sentence. And then he was on the season 30 of The Amazing Race, finishing 8th out of 11th. Not good there. Not good.
He's no Bernie.
And then my favorite part, he has his own line of condiments that you can buy on his website.
Ooh,
Oh,
I-
that's
I think it was like
I
various
thought you said
mustards.
whole line of condoms.
Tell
I would've
you
bought
that
those.
this guy fucks. That's all. Like, oh, I should probably read his records too. This will take another chunk of time.
it
We're
just
gonna look at
lasts.
these foods here and figure out which one you think would be the hardest. Okay, it's in alphabetical order. He has the world record in eating apple pie, asparagus, boysenberry pie, brain tacos, burritos, long form, chicken wings, long form,
fuck does
corned
that mean?
beef sandwiches,
yeah.
glazed donuts, eggs, fish tacos, funnel cake, grilled cheese sandwiches, gumbo, gyros, hamburgers, horseshoe sandwiches, hot dogs, ice cream sandwiches, jalapeno poppers,
Ooh.
kolache factory kolaches. The fuck is
I
that?
don't know what that is.
Kolache.
Meat pies, mutton sandwiches, pastrami, Philly cheesesteak, Pizza Hut pizzones, pork ribs, pork roll sandwiches, 4 ounce, pulled pork sandwiches, pulled pork sliders, poutine, salt potatoes, shrimp cocktail, shrimp wontons, Taco Bell tacos, traditional tacos, tamales, whole turkey, Twinkies, and White Hut cheeseburgers.
Oh my god.
Jeez, that's a list.
Damn, his
I feel
tamales
like
one is at 102.
The
That's
worst thing
impressive.
for me would probably be the ice cream because I have really sensitive teeth, and that would fucking just kill the entire time. If you had
I
to
would
speed
definitely,
eat that.
if I had to try and eat a bunch of food, I'd probably go with the tacos.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah.
fish tacos is where I'd go.
I was thinking about it. They said traditional tacos. I was thinking of Lagunitas tacos, and
Uh huh.
I just take the
Yeah,
salads.
you could. Jesus Christ,
It's
I
Joe
you probably
fucking
starve
hate
them.
you, Joe, so much. I really-
Wow.
You haven't said anything for like a fucking hour.
Well, I just got back.
God damn it.
Well, I
You
mean,
get food,
it's a good
Joe?
transition point.
Mm,
No.
yeah.
Hey, Michael Jackson.
I
there,
would
makes
not
sense.
like
Why frosted
jalapeno
flakes?
poppers though. I feel like that
Oh,
would
that would
murder
be
your anus.
suicide. And he ate over 100 of them.
Jeez.
oh my god.
Crazy guy.
This is just proof that his taste buds have killed
Didn't you
themselves.
say that you also had like a record in like eating like those fucking like fucking grocery store donut things? Like
I hate glazed donuts.
oh, you said something.
These things.
Those
Hey,
Imagine
those
how
are good.
sticky
sugar
your
donut
face
things.
and your hand would be after that. That'd be.
You talking like the Hostess
Yeah,
donuts,
yeah,
like
yeah,
mini
yeah.
ones?
Yeah, did you say you had something like that?
I had some.
Those
of
would be
last week,
pretty
yeah.
great actually.
Yeah, you could eat a lot of those.
Except that those are like sneaky with how many you can eat, and before you realize that you've eaten like all of your day's calories.
Same thing
in,
with
like, half an
Oreos.
hour. It's true.
The serving size for
Oreos?
Oreos is like 4. Nobody's eating
Yeah.
4 Oreos. Let me stop you right there, bag. Who do you think
Every
you
time
are?
I go in there, I
12.
eat like 6
Yeah. You gotta get, especially if you're in a
at a time.
household, you gotta eat like a row to secure dominance.
You guys
Yeah.
Because they're not gonna last long.
God.
when you guys
Other
eat
people live my own life.
when you guys eat Oreos, you guys do the dip it in milk or no?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I don't.
Yeah.
That's just extra
See?
work.
I don't know. It's an occasion. No thing.
Dallas
See,
Nice
what I
food
do is
habits
I
are the
use
same.
a fork to like slide into
Jesus
the Oreo.
Christ,
Life
Riley.
hacks.
You
Easy.
use a fork when eating a
This is how
fucking
you're doing
Oreo.
fine dining.
Yeah,
Just a little,
because I
hell?
little
like
bit.
I like stick the fork through the cream and then I dunk it in there and I keep it for as long as I want and then I,
I-
take it out and I eat it.
Do you have a
It's
steak
perfect.
knife too?
No,
Yeah.
sometimes
seen
I
that
do
happen
dip it in
before,
peanut butter
but
first though.
I'm like, I'm not gonna dirty a fork just for Oreos. Like, come on.
Dude,
What I
it
usually
an
do is
event
I
when I'm
like
eating
I
Oreos.
dunk it
it's
in
like
there
a fucking
and then
2 hour.
I leave it in there for a couple seconds or whatever, and be like 5 to 10, and then
This might be the
you, like-
dumbest
you,
conversation.
No, no,
ever.
no.
You sway it back and forth in the milk just to make sure
Jesus
it's not like too
Christ.
loose,
Dallas-
because it'll fucking break if you try to take it out if it's swaying.
Dallas, that reminds me of like those like really shitty like fucking
There's
life
a
hack
science behind
videos
it.
where it's like some assholes trying to fit their entire fucking hand into a fucking glass of milk, and they're like, "Oh
Yeah.
man, if only there was some way to fix this. Get a fucking fork."
Maybe if you
That
ate
sounds like
your
something
Oreos
that's in an
before you freaking
infomercial
drank
where
the
they just
milk.
do something comically wrong. And then they have an X over it.
Yeah.
Like, oh, we're
Where did
taking
the
this
soda
hot
go?
water off the stove. Oh, I spilled it all over myself and have 3rd-degree burns. Whoops. Then
McDonald's lady.
I love the
Put hands
I
on
love
hips
the
and
one
rolls
that was
eyes.
yeah. I love the one that was like all the Tupperware like in the cupboard, and the lady just opens it and it all falls. It's like, come on.
There's
now.
a subreddit
Who
for
the
that.
fuck
It's
does
called
this?
Where Did the Soda Go? And it's pretty
I
great.
just said that.
Yeah.
Oh.
But
Hey,
where
did
did
you
it go,
hear
though?
about the subreddit on there? It's called Where'd the Soda Go?
Did you hear about Frozen?
Do you
Froyo?
know
Oh,
that
I
Frozen
did,
three?
Winchester
Yeah.
can have bullet loops?
Wait, Frozen? What are you talking about?
The Walt
Well,
Disney Frozen
the movie
thing
Frozen,
from like 5
the
podcasts.
theory is
Oh.
that they named it that so they wouldn't look up Walt Disney. being
Oh
Frozen.
yeah, I think we've had this conversation before.
Very cool.
You know,
Oh, I
I
know
think
we
Frozen
have.
is pretty overrated and Mulan is pretty underrated.
They're the same
What's
story.
Mulan?
What? In what way? Are they the same story?
But it's just some woman going out and saving herself. Saving her family.
Is
It's
it like
the same
Mulan
thing.
about like some woman joining the army as a
You
man?
are
Yeah.
your family.
Is that the
I've
same?
seen
I don't think
neither.
it's the same.
It is
Pretty
kind of a
much.
trope.
Hmm.
Except that there's just no army in Frozen. That's the difference. That's the one difference.
Army of one.
Yeah.
She is the army.
We talk about the greatest movie of all time, though, The Great Wall. 100% the
What a
greatest film
fucking
ever
ter-
produced.
I
Oh, that's
don't
pretty
think I've
bad.
ever even. Who
You don't
does
remember
this
that
star?
movie?
It's Matt Damon,
was it?
right?
Yeah, Matt Damon was in it.
It's like
There's someone else.
It's like Westerners go to China for the first time and they find zombies or
Yeah.
some shit, and it's really weird.
No, I believe it was aliens, and they used the wall as defense.
You mean the wall?
The Great Wall,
You mean the Great Wall?
starring
Came
Matt
out in like
Damon.
2017 or 2016.
It was
something.
pretty bad.
Kind of like Pompeii. It's a movie you'll probably see on the Sci-Fi Channel once a week at midnight. So that's what all the
That was a
Sci-Fi
show on
channels
Comedy
do
Central.
for us.
Followed up by
Edward Scissorhands was on
Tremors.
At
twice
midnight, yeah, big
in
rip.
like 5 hours.
You've done what now?
Edward Scissorhands.
Shut up. Okay, never speak again.
Oh, I will.
Wizard hands.
Squidward tennis balls.
Yes.
They've been on the SpongeBob like Facebook page. They've been posting the voice actors recreating all the episodes. It's been pretty
Yeah.
great. They just had
I saw that.
the Band Geeks one. I saw today. It's like a minute of it.
SpongeBob's having a little bit of a resurgence in popular culture lately.
Oh, it's because the creator's dead, right?
Well, that was
I think he
part
died
of
like
it.
2 years ago, but
Ah,
Yeah, and then also like there was that fucking stupid he's gay thing, but also the game came out,
oh yeah,
Mhm.
that as well.
which is fucking.
I said this
great, by the way.
earlier. But I looked up because when I saw that episode, I inspired to see who the fuck Mr. Krabs' voice actor was, and so I looked it up and found out he was in Shawshank Redemption as the police captain when they're on the roof and they get the case of beer out of him
Oh,
when he helps him with his finances.
I'm pretty sure that guy's
Same
also,
guy.
I'm pretty sure that guy's also in Starship Troopers as like drill sergeant.
Christian,
I think he's a different person.
will you say your next sentence in your Mr. Krabs voice, whatever you're gonna say?
I never got Dallas.
He just says no.
What?
Yeah, that was not words. I don't know what the
Something
hell
about
that.
helicopter.
Well, I mean, like,
However, that's
Yeah.
not much different from Christian talking normally. So
not
Oh,
really.
no.
No, it's usually followed up by
Christian's usually is like like in old cartoons when they're running, but they're running in place. Their legs are just a cloud. That's Christian
It's usually
speaking.
me saying something and then like me trying to like think of what the fuck I'm saying, and then like 3 minutes later I get the sentence.
Dude, you'd be a terrible auctioneer.
Hey, he's going to have
350
the
now.
solo in the Kirby Shaw classic, The Auctioneer.
God.
Remember? Middle school choir, baby. Christian got that solo on fucking lock. There was a boy from Arkansas.
We wouldn't want to get
What the fuck are you
copyright.
talking
I
about?
don't.
You don't remember that? It was a
I
song. in choir.
might remember that.
Look at the
You
song
guys
The
had
Auctioneer.
$25 bill now. Who it'll
Yeah,
turn
you had
out.
fax tech. Get fucked.
So
I was learning how to bake.
Were you?
Babies.
Bakes or
Blanket?
something.
I think
No,
I-
we were learning how to get the white things out of the cup, Joey.
You gotta wipe it out. You gotta twirl it around, get all the white stuff out.
I remember learning how to make a fucking strawberry shake or like fucking milkshake.
Yeah?
It was
Strawberry
weird.
jam.
So anyway,
None of the
Focus
recipes I learned
down.
in that class were good.
they were not. No. So Avery, Kids Bop, you have listened to this, and
I
I would like your opinion on it.
I don't. First of all, let's never say that I've listened to Kids Bop ever again. We don't say this in public. It stays here, and we never discuss this
It's
outside.
okay, this is a
Stays
safe
in
place.
But,
Minecraft
safe
pond.
place.
It's absolute shit.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Like, the only thing I really want to say about it is there's this 3-song sequence that starts with Umbrella and ends with Christian Glamorous. Remember when I was talking about that
Oh,
the other
yeah,
day?
yeah.
It was one of these 3. They are absolutely horrendous, and I would highly recommend listening to them because of how shit they are. The Glamorous ones, like I don't. The kids sing the glamorous part, the GLAM, whatever,
Yeah.
etc.
That sounds amazing.
And it's so bad, and it's just looped through the entire song. And then for Umbrella, there's this like one note they play through the entire song. That's just it. If I had to listen to that, that would be like torture. The CIA should use that.
Is it like
Be more
Chinese water
effective than
torture
half the
type
stuff
stuff?
the CIA does.
Instead
Yes.
of blasting Radiohead, they need to blast fucking glamorous Kids Bop.
I also have this
Fire.
one thing that says "What goes around, and it's the song, and then it just says
Comes
"just goes
around.
too hard." That's my only note of it. So I don't know what I was thinking when I wrote that, but
Goes ar-
it just goes too hard. I guess it goes too hard. And then after Glamorous, I appear to have stopped writing anything because I was just shook to my core by what I had listened to. I think
What
it
other
was like
songs were on this
16
thing?
songs. Yeah, see, that's the thing. I didn't write anything down after Glamorous.
If you had a 1,000-yard
But,
stare.
Gym Class Heroes, Christian was on here with
yes.
Cupid's Chokehold.
Yes.
That was one of the 3 suicide-inducing songs, too. And really bad. That one is an intro that's really an experience to listen to. I wish you could all just experience it together,
I'd rather not.
so I could view it. It makes much more
have
sense because I don't even know how to
peace.
describe it.
You have some
Yeah, I don't
inner
know.
peace.
There's no
Track
peace
list, probably like a 5. It was pretty garbage. And the performance, certainly less than that, like a 3, 2.
What year was that then?
2008?
7?
2007?
That's 2007.
One of those
Jesus.
two.
We're getting far up on the Kids Bop album.
Oh, we're getting far up. I'm just waiting for the Black Eyed Peas.
Yeah, it's
I'm
coming.
pumped.
Don't worry. It's either this next one or the one after that. Because
What do you
Just
think-
picture
what do you think the first
Armada
song's gonna
singing
be?
Boom Boom Pow.
Boom Boom
It's gonna be
Pow.
Boom Boom Pow, or I think it might be My
Yes.
Humps.
I don't think that's going to be a Kids Bop song.
That would be great.
No.
I want that. I want that as a Kids Bop song.
What do you think
so
they would
bad.
change it to?
My homework.
My
I don't
my
fucking know.
homework. Good lord.
Something
My
fucking
bumps.
My
My bumps.
My slumps. That sounds even worse.
That sounds cheesy enough to be it though.
What's wrong with humps?
Yeah, it does.
I don't,
My
think,
humps.
I don't think you should use
My
that.
bumps, my bumps, my
My
angry
slumps,
teenage
my
Oh,
bumps.
My bumps. Yeah, like I got a bruise.
It's a song about
actually, no,
like-
bruises
like-
shouldn't be in a Kids Bop song.
they broke up on highs.
I got zits. I'm hitting
Dear Lord.
the teenage years.
My zit. Oh, that could be it. My zits. There you go.
No, my bumps,
That
my
definitely
bumps,
could
my.
not have been.
There's a drown out in their living room. What's going on here?
What about my rumps?
My
PG.
rumps. I don't think talking about a kid's ass.
Yeah,
is
no.
not play.
Next.
Christian, you're not giving me a lot to work with here.
All
bud.
right.
My
so-
taint, my taint.
Let's get off this. This is very inappropriate for a Kids Bop album. So we have some stories, a lot of stories.
That's great.
Who wants
Who
to
do
start
you
it
want
off?
to start with? Christian, you probably should.
Mine's pretty short. It's a pretty solid one.
Nice warm-up story.
Look at him saying it's solid.
It just
Not solid.
it makes me angry to think about.
Oh, we're getting angry. I'm good at that.
It's just like
love getting angry.
It's headache-inducing just realizing how fucking dumb people are. So I'm going off my my
Amen.
daily walk as I do normally. Okay, and it's like fucking like 6:30 out, right? And already it's just
AM or
kinda-
PM?
PM, and I'm already like, okay, and like these two girls pull up in their SUV next to me as I'm walking on
Are
the
they hot?
sidewalk. No, these are like high schoolers probably, and I'm like,
Are they hot?
Really hot.
no, I don't fucking even remember what they even looked like. And they're like,
Or
oh,
not.
do you know where the public beach is to the lake? And I'm like, oh yeah, it's down that way. I'm looking directly at it because I can see it from the other side, in between the houses where the fuck it is. And I'm like, yeah, it's down that way. I point that way. And he's like, and I thought, me pointing at it, like at the fucking beach itself, was, good enough. And they're like, okay, do we take a left up here or a right? Now, if you were a NASCAR driver, right, and you are going, making a left turn every time to go around a fucking circular, oval-looking fucking track, you would think that you would never go right. So already I'm like, all right, genius, you go right, go away from the lake. So I'm like, all right, whatever. Yeah, it's over there. Just take a left at the fucking stop sign. You fucking idiot. And then I'm like, wait, everything's closed
Christians-
because of coronavirus. What the fuck you been asking me this
Christian's
for?
already
So
over this shit.
I'm like, why would it's not even fucking open? And then on top of
The
that,
beach, Christian. What are they going to do?
I don't. It's just I don't like. There's so much stupid
Sanctions.
there. So I tell her right because I'm an asshole. And because it's really funny.
Pretty funny.
Yeah, so I tell her right at the stop
beer.
sign, going away from the fucking lake, and she drives off, and then she comes
What the
back
f-
around.
Alice just blew up something back there.
She comes back around, Avery.
That just blew up the front of the house.
Avery, she comes back
You
around.
blew up the front of the
and
house
saying-
again?
And she says, "Oh, it wasn't a wave there, a way to the public access." And I'm like, "Oh no! You'll pass that and then take a right." Which there's not a right there. It's just a fucking circle around a fucking lake. There's no So I
And she
fucking,
did it.
and then I book it back to my apartment because I don't want to talk
book
to
it.
this. I don't want to talk to this bitch ever again. So I just book it
Did
back
she
to my
find you
apartment.
again?
No, I was already back at my apartment probably.
So, question: how come you didn't tell us you lived on Daytona International Speedway? I think that's really the only logical conclusion we can reach here.
Christian
So,
lives on that Kentucky Derby.
and then something even funnier happens. Literally after I
Really?
get home, like 10
kinda
minutes,
hard
it
to top.
starts fucking raining. And
Okay.
thundering.
Wait, was this yesterday?
Yes.
Punchline: weather.
Yes, it was yesterday.
Paul,
Oh, that's
question:
when like the
It was thundering bad
yeah.
out, yeah.
yeah it was.
Did she make it to the beach?
I have no idea. I fucking hope so.
I have a
It
question.
would have been funny if she came back again, though, because she would have been too stupid to figure out what she was doing.
Jesus.
I can relate.
See, the
I have a
difference there
question.
is I would, if I didn't know where I was going, I just
Actually, no
wouldn't
questions.
bother asking. So,
Really random.
like, I'm already inconvenienced. I'm not going to inconvenience someone else.
Yeah, I was already kind of annoyed when they came back second time. Like, I'm not fucking doing this again. I'm booking it back.
What was your time?
I don't know, like 3 hours, probably like 40 minutes.
No, on the clock.
Oh,
On the clock.
Damn it.
I don't know.
It's shaded here.
All right. Well,
Any audience
very
questions?
amusing story.
Audience questions. Doing a
Christian,
live
I have a
FAQ?
question.
Yeah.
What the? This banner is certainly something.
Yeah, it really is. Should we move on to the Collinsworth now?
No, go with. I don't think I have much to talk about, really.
Wow, what a
Unless you
loser.
guys have
Okay.
questions.
I'm disappointed, yeah.
How was the Kroger
Yeah, I have
water?
a question.
The Kroger water, it was all right. pH was a little weak. Couldn't really
Okay.
taste the pH.
What about we all fans of sparkling water?
I like
I'm not,
sparkling
but
I don't think I've had
No.
sparkling
It's
water.
Satan's
I'm
word.
more of a Sprite cranberry kind of guy.
Same.
Fucking terrible.
yeah, we can't find that. Nobody's had Sprite Cranberry because it doesn't exist.
Haven't
It's a marketing scheme.
used.
What other
Does
water-based
not
questions
find
can we
the
ask?
Dr. Pepper.
Carbonated water.
No.
No.
Gimmick.
I hear your
Don't
mom's
believe
a
it.
fan of that, Riley.
What? Yeah,
Yeah.
she is. Yeah, it's annoying.
She loves bubbles.
Yeah, it's not bubbly. It's carbonated. Ooh.
It tricks me.
I
into
prefer
thinking
like
something better.
Perrier over anything
I
else.
just
Excuse me?
love it. It's like, why do you love it? It's fucking garbage. But okay.
It's because it's got good pH.
Yeah. Really good
It's got good
pH.
pho.
Love the pH. Love it.
My
Like it
leather
or love
boots.
it.
Oh, do the people know that we're playing Minecraft right now? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, they know.
They can see us.
They can
That's the whole
see they can
point.
see us playing fishing right now.
Because
Wait, can they?
They'll be able
Wait
to
a
see
minute.
us
I'll watch
fishing.
the
they?
video later.
Yes.
And I'll be like, what are they playing?
I'm trying to
What do they
fish
see
your.
right now, Christian?
They see your fucking face.
Thanks.
I think we
Sorry.
should explain
Just-
for the
just
people
asking.
living under a rock what Minecraft is.
Avery.
Yes.
I've been hit.
I have a question.
Yes.
How did
Yes.
Dallas blow up my front door again?
I'm gonna
Very
guess
retardedly.
a green creature blew it up. I could
Looks
just see
like
the
a penis.
explosion
Was he
effects
bunkering
from
down
around
by
corner.
the jukebox?
Oh
Yes.
no, I think he was outside.
The door was open.
Yeah, I just walked outside and
Yeah.
blew up. I think there was one by the door.
Oh yeah.
Not my
True.
problem.
Christian, has there ever been anything that is your problem?
Yeah, when I have to
Not
pay
my
my
problem.
taxes, the rebuild
Typically,
door.
Parkinson's disease is my problem if I ever get that.
Mm.
So I'm
Kevin
Kevin
Parkinson.
if I get Parkinson's
Kevin
disease, that's my problem.
Yeah, it's the alias.
Do you think if we say Mr. Parkinson enough times, he'll look up this video, and then he'll know us?
Absolutely.
I
Right.
hope
So, like,
not.
who are these people?
Because he seems like the type of guy who would do that.
The type of guy who looks up his own
Well,
name.
he is an internationally renowned coach,
Yeah.
so it would make sense.
I love how I commented that on the video. The uploader favorited it and then unfavorited it within 5 minutes.
Because they probably realized that it was sarcastic.
I hope not.
So,
It was 100% factual.
what other stories we got? We haven't had like a good story session in a while.
I'm sure Dallas has quite a few.
Dallas?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Go for it.
Yeah, take stage.
Oh, my dad is a fucking loon. Oh yeah, 4th of July. Tweaker showed up. That's a story.
Nice.
So yeah, we were planning on having a pretty chill 4th of July with like my my sister and her boyfriend,
With the
and like just some
bros.
family people and stuff. But my dad invites some of his friends, uh, and they're just absolute goddamn tweakers, and they like start arguing about like the Confederate flag with people, and are just like they're yelling at each other the entire time. They brought two of their kids and didn't tell anybody they were going to. One of their kids
Well,
like
this sounds
pissed in
like
the
a great
pool.
experience. Excuse me.
Like, yeah.
The dumbest part is
No,
that they
not
pissed in the
like
pool,
in the
and they
pool.
didn't do it secretly.
Like
What are they
on
doing?
the like, my dad has an above ground pool. He didn't pee like in the pool. He got like on. He was like a 3 or 4 year old kid. Got on the ladder and peed into the pool, like
Yeah, that's
holding his
stupid.
dick
You should
out.
probably just put that children down.
Yeah.
That children? Put that children
The children.
Get
So,
tossed.
That
Hey,
generation
let's
down.
get
Tossed.
down.
down. Yeah, that's...
Christian, they're getting more than tossed. They're
My
getting
So you
dad.
invite them back to...
How do you
My
have a
dad
kid
gave
that
me
does
drugs.
Excuse me?
He gave me some weed. He was just like,
Okay.
yep. He
Nice.
still
that
told
3-year-old
me,
give you weed?
baby on a street corner.
Sprinkle some crack on that bitch.
Yeah, and it's just, yeah, it was Oh, also, I took me and my sister and her boyfriend took one of the tweakers down, and we did dabs in the basement while everybody was upstairs arguing and stuff. He was the cool tweaker, though. He was the cool one. The other ones were the ones that were yelling at each
How
other.
many tweakers were there?
3.
Tweaks and geeks.
It's 3 tweakers too many.
It's true.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, to
So,
be fair. Sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I was gonna say, like, to be fair, that one tweaker was pretty chill.
So, did you have another story about a drug incident?
A drug incident?
A drug incident.
Like, your shrooms there, bud?
Like on the
Oh, yeah, I
clock.
did shrooms for the first time.
How was that?
The slope is so steep.
I honestly
I think
really
that's
didn't
what we
feel
were
it as
looking
much
for.
as I hoped I would. It felt just like I just felt relaxed, and then I fell asleep. I was hoping for visuals and like some crazy
Did you
shit,
just
but
pick them off a pizza or something?
Wait, how the fuck are you able to
Yeah.
fall asleep? What?
Because
I don't know. I just like just
he's
He wasn't
hot.
about it.
I took an 8th too. Like I was really expecting to feel something,
Huh.
but maybe
You
I
let
had too
down.
full of a stomach.
It's a metaphor.
I don't know.
Don't ever get your hopes up.
I don't know. This summer I have like the chance to do LSD, but I don't think I'm going to. Because I don't want to be tripping for 10 hours. That just sounds like
Oh
an
yeah,
unpleasant
Christian's
time.
going to Lake Minnetonka, right?
I don't know what the fuck the lake's called, but I'm going
Don't
to...
you live on a lake?
Shut up. How dare you?
That
How
seems
dare you
pretty
insult me?
counterintuitive.
How dare you insult me like that? But no, it's
It's a
like...
fair question.
I don't know. I don't want to have a bad trip, and I also don't want to be tripping for 10 hours. So it's just one of those things where it's like, if it was like shrooms
Christian,
or like
I have a great
psilocybin-
idea. I have a great
Yeah.
idea, Christian. You should do it and then take an ACT the next day.
Yes.
Never again. Never again am I ever doing
Wait, is
that.
that-
I don't think you
Did
dumbass.
you
can
actually
again.
do that?
Huh?
Did you actually do that, Christian?
I didn't take LSD, but I was drunk. I was very drunk and high when I took it. Or no, I took it, but like the night before, and I came back on a bus that night. 10-hour bus ride. It was a terrible time. And then I
Nice.
took the
And then
ACT
you went-
the next day.
You took a 4-hour test.
It was not fun. I bombed
They
the
lock
fucking
you in a room
ACT,
and
so-
determine how much
Yeah.
money you
I
gotta
got
get.
21. It was not great.
That's not bad though. That's
Yeah.
an average
Not bad.
score.
Yeah, it's not great.
It's an average score, Christian.
Well, average.
You did better than certain people, and that's all that matters. As long as you're better than the dumb kids, you're okay.
That is how you gauge yourself. And then you get into college where most of the dumb kids aren't there, and you're like, ah!
Yeah, everybody's pretty
Yeah.
chill in college. It's really nice when you're actually on a campus.
Yeah, but people, yeah, exactly. People aren't going to be like, oh, you're stupid if you're stupid. They're just going to be like, oh, that guy's kind of stupid. That's okay.
We all are. In our own little ways.
Hey, I like to think I'm one of the stupidest people here. Okay, and none of you can take that away from me.
There's different types of
I
stupid.
don't.
That's fine.
Julie's here, so.
Yeah,
That's a different type of stupid, though.
It's true.
I think each of us have our own type of stupid. That's
Get
different.
fucked, Joe.
There you go.
Well, what's Avery's kind of stupid?
He has like
Social
an
Apparently,
aneurysm.
family relations. What, excuse me?
He has like an
Excuse me?
aneurysm randomly where he just doesn't know what he just like forgets what he's talking about randomly.
Christian, I don't think you were one to make talking criticism of your buddy.
See, I have a stroke, not an aneurysm. Okay, there's a fucking difference.
I didn't have a heart attack. I had cancer. Get over it.
Yeah,
Are you sure
exactly.
you're talking about the right person? Because I seem to do that all the time.
It's,
I'll just go.
every
I'll
other
start
time.
to
It's
tell
like
a story, and I'll just.
he'll like start talking about something and be like, what the hell was I just talking about?
That's because. Listen, bud.
See,
I got a lot
exactly.
going on. No.
You want to sleep with the fishes tonight? You better stop talking.
Christian out here airing grievances.
Well, I'm not airing grievances. I'm just stating facts, bro.
Is that
Oh.
before he
Well,
became the general?
Most grievances are
Hello
facts,
there.
I would say. Would you agree with this?
Mm,
I don't
Either that or
know.
you're
bro.
just-
all I gotta
piece
say
of
is
shit.
history books are written by the winners. All right,
Well, that should be.
It's history. It's written by the winners.
the history books.
It's the victors, please.
There's so much
History.
things to tell you something. There's math, science, history, unraveling.
Shut the
Unraveling
fuck up.
mystery.
Shut up. Shut up.
It all
Whoever said
started
that
with the Big Bang.
Big Bang Theory, pretty much a show entirely watched by old people, I would assume.
Apparently,
Yeah.
Old
that's
people
not-
and people under the age
Shamelessly.
of like 13. And no one else. There's no one else that watched that.
Man,
That
looking
guy's
back,
Awkward.
they're just so mean to each other for no reason all the time. Like, it's so much worse than I remembered it
I'd
being.
like to think that's a normal friend group.
Yeah.
I mean, we're mean to
Yeah.
each
A
other,
little
but
too
we're not
close.
like
Yeah,
that
Peter.
mean to each other.
Hey, Peter.
Well, we probably should be.
Only to certain
Builds
people,
character.
okay?
Yeah. Listen,
there's
listen,
time
I've
and a
talked
place
about
for
this for years. Okay, you gotta bully
people here
people into
think they
being
have,
better.
privilege.
Okay, it's like it's,
There's
Christian
ton
has
of
a
Stop
ways to
snapping.
bullying, I guess.
Never snap.
I am all for bullying. Okay.
Like, can you imagine if Job never got bullied? That's a world I don't want to live in.
He was encouraged. That'd be terrible.
Oh, that was a weird sentence. I don't even know
At
what
least I
to do
didn't
with
say
that.
last name.
Okay. That would be a scary world. Now, you don't want to go too far, though, or else you get some extreme results.
Yeah.
I think I know what we're alluding to.
Bum, 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 bum,
Thank you,
bum.
Christian, for the audio representation.
Got you, bro.
Have you guys seen the YouTube videos where it's just like Kelpie G played over
Yeah,
the Columbine
okay.
massacre?
I'm glad you said that, because if you didn't, I was going to bring up that you sent me that video.
Oh, that reminds me of like all
I
like
somehow
the,
remember that.
that reminds me of like the great video of like the North Korean army play with the Bee
Oh,
Gees played
100%
over.
great video. Well, so good.
Ah, it's a really good one.
Dallas, I don't know why, but that
So
Kelpie
good.
G video, I remember for some reason that I was playing LA Noire when you sent that to me. I don't know why I have that memory, but I do.
Yeah, I know.
And I think I remember, I think Isaac was in the party. I was like, what do I do with... You just sent me this video. I don't know if it's a sign or something.
Oh yeah, I guess if I sent that to somebody out of
I
the
don't think
blue,
there was
they'd
any
be-
contact. I should really look into that some more.
Yeah, that'd be interesting.
Big
But
Kelpie
I just,
G.
it was so macabre. Like, I've never like, I just saw. I'm like, haha, funny meme video, lol, edgy thing. And then I saw it, and then I'm like, oh shit, this is a video of people dying. Like, oh god, this is like, huh. Yeah, way more disturbing than I anticipated it being.
Can we just talk about that there is a SpongeBob parody of Kenny G for some reason? Like, why does that exist?
What do you mean? Why does that exist? There's a good reason why that
What?
exists.
Wait,
Why does Kenny
Christian.
G need a SpongeBob parody? When's the last time Kenny G has been relevant?
Kanye album, Jesus is King.
Oh my god.
True.
I said relevant.
Christian, can our next
We
dimer
all know
be
that was the
Nico
worst Kanye
Lowell?
album.
It's true.
I think
Hey,
no, our
that
next
was not bad.
our next timer is the guy from
Or Steven Crowder, one of the two.
no, our next timer is
Oh, I know
the
what
guy
we can
from
talk
Bonnie M.
about. We can talk
Yeah,
about
he is. That's true.
Watch Party, Life of Brian.
Oh yes, what a great
don't
time that
remember
was.
anything.
When
Did
you don't
guys
remember
write your
anything.
essays?
The only thing I remember from that is the Swindler and the dick shot that randomly happens.
There's so many things in it that are
Riley
just
never
great,
forgets a good dick.
like political criticisms. It's so funny.
It's just like he doesn't have clothes on. What is he doing? Oh, he's opening the window. Oh God!
Well, like they
Romeo
started
and
out with
Wasn't
the
there
ass
a
show.
commentary on like trans people or something in that
Yeah,
too?
yeah.
The whole, yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, the guy's mom, Brian's mom, is played by a dude, so.
Well, most of the people in that you put like dudes.
Yeah, they're all played by this.
Yeah.
There was like,
Yeah, there was,
what,
like,
3
two
chicks in the
chicks in
entire
that
movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Wow,
he was
real
nude,
boys club.
so-
Wait, no, they're
Yeah.
women. Never mind. Shit. I don't know anymore.
Nah, nah.
Also, one of the because the one man identifies as a woman. That does
Exactly.
happen at the very beginning. Forgot about that. It's like I prefer to be identified as a her. Why? Because I want babies. I want to make. It's like, what? That's not possible.
It's like, oh, fine. We support your potential to possibly have babies, even though you cannot.
I also
that.
love
It's
the
what?
how they're just talking about how shit bureaucracy was when their friend was gonna get hanged. And they're like doing votes and all this shit about it. Like we must have a special council vote. He's gonna be crucified. Well, we gotta wait. It's like wow, that's very relevant.
Really is.
That's epic.
It's so well done. Still, I don't know if I think it that I don't know if I like that better or Holy Grail.
I think Holy Grail is
Dynamite.
slightly overrated.
Holy
Holy
Grail's
Grail
a
is more
classic.
accessible. It's
Yeah.
more accessible than Life of Brian, I would say.
I think Life of
Tins
Slightly
Brian-
more
Brian.
general humor.
I think Life of Brian has a lot more like like
Political commentary.
Yeah, yeah, and I kind of like it,
Yeah.
and it's still like relatable today, which is really good.
Yeah.
Religious commentary.
Yeah.
The part
Well,
where it's like
The
these are
fucking
the people's
religious
front of
people's story
Judea,
is
not
never
the
going to
Judeans
change,
people's
so it's
front.
always going to be relevant.
Like just the whole part where they're talking about all these like groups that are slightly different named but have the same causes but hate each other because they're not the exact same. It's
I like the
pretty
part
great,
where he's
too.
like, "What have the Romans ever done for us?" It's like, the aqueduct.
Besides roads, the aqueducts, education, medicine. What have the Romans ever done?
It's a
for
list like 20 things. It's like,
Oh, that's right. They did do that.
Christian, we're not the
They
Judeans
also
people's
salted
front.
the
We're the
lands of
people of
Carthage.
Judea.
what do we hate more than our? What is the thing we hate the most? The Judean People's Front. No, the Romans. We both hate the Romans.
Oh well, I suppose, yeah. We're all here willing to die for the cause. Well, not me. Okay, all but one of us are here to die for the cause.
Who here is named Brian? My name's Brian. So, my name's Brian too.
No, I was pulling your leg. No, I'm not actually Brian. Please take him off anyway.
Nah, it's that guy right there.
The best part was by far though
He says,
the,
"Put
the
me
deaf,
back."
the deaf prison guard and the guy with a stutter.
Oh yeah, they just go.
And then they just made
they
they
leave.
revealed they've been making it up the entire time. So anyways, where were we?
I'm a little.
That scene was like 5 minutes long because how many times he stuttered. Oh.
Yes.
So should we do another watch party before Christian leaves us?
Like tomorrow?
I don't know, Christian. You tell me.
Wait, Christian's
Trader.
leaving us?
Yeah, he's
Uh,
a race trader.
Yeah.
He's transcending.
Yeah.
Where are you going?
I'm flying into Chicago.
Why the
Tri-town.
fuck are you leaving us?
What do you mean, bro?
He says it's a vacation. I think it's an escape plan, but
Evacuate.
who's to
when you
say?
can.
Winnipeg's
Sometimes they're
that
the same
way.
thing.
Oh, Winnipeg.
Winnipeg lost my respect when they didn't have a Chili's.
Yeah.
But they have 3 Applebee's.
No,
That's not
see,
good.
That's disgraceful.
Nobody says let's go to Applebee's except for Axel. He says let's go to Applebee's.
Also,
No, they
small
don't say let's go
children
to
say let's go
Applebee's.
to
Let's
Applebee's.
go to the
Shoot
good
a
'cause they
screen in
like-
the head.
There's small children go there and they either get the chicken strips or the Kraft macaroni and cheese that you pay like $6 for.
Yeah,
Yep.
it should be just freaks. You know,
Fool's gold.
in fact, they're giving that to people. Ugh.
Why does every like chain restaurant have Kraft macaroni and cheese?
At Denny's, they
kids are
have just
picky
literally
eaters.
a picture of the box, which is fucking hilarious.
I want to
They
go
know
to
what they
Denny's,
are.
get my goddamn Grand Slam. That's. Man. I just want
Christian
a,
has triple
Denny's.
needs.
just want a Denny's.
Christian,
Just
stop
wants
flexing
pennies.
with your power hitting.
What's your opinion of hotel breakfast? Because I find it's always awful.
It's awful.
It's
Good.
This
Usually
is some
what you
good
do,
circular
it's
sauce.
never
go
good.
I
for
would
the
eat
cereal,
literally anything
okay?
else.
You can't
Yeah.
fuck up cereal.
Like
When
they
I
always
went
have the
to,
fake eggs that taste like literal ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God forbid they
When I
have
went
like a
to,
fucking omelet style fucking
Hopefully
thing.
you get
Oh.
lucky and they have a waffle maker.
Yep. Oh yeah.
Usually,
That's the one
usually you
saving
go
grace.
you go for the fucking. They usually have like coffee and like decent drinks, breakfast style drinks. So usually that's pretty good. Anything
You
else?
stay away from
Yeah,
eggs
cranberry
and
juice.
sausage. 100%.
Usually have like good like bread foods, good like toast and stuff like that. Bread.
Yeah,
and
that's
shit.
usually.
But
usually-
anything else, anything hot is just nope. Don't go
Yep.
for it.
If it comes in a metal container, stay away.
Yeah.
That's not food.
When the
Well, sometimes
when,
oatmeal can be okay too, but I'm probably the only one here who eats oatmeal.
I went to Houston like I think it was last year.
H-Town.
I went to H-Town, come get it, and we stopped in Oklahoma overnight and we stayed in a hotel. And the breakfast that morning was fucking god awful. The eggs tasted like water.
Were you at a Holiday Inn Express?
Probably I don't.
It's
remember
great
what it
too
was.
because like the shittiest 1-star hotels all the way up to like a 4-star all have the same terrible breakfast. It's like a great
Yep.
equalizer.
Like I think I ended up eating a cup of like yogurt and some bacon because those eggs were awful.
Eggs are never good.
No, they're not. You always gotta
Same.
try them just in case they're like really good.
Yeah,
out
you
of
get your hopes
nowhere.
that you're like maybe they're better this time, and they never are. They never are.
Well, I mean, to
Ma'am,
be
where's the
honest,
salt and pepper.
I
Some
really-
flavor.
I really don't ever eat eggs unless I'm making them myself because they never live up.
Yeah, that's true. I don't like the way my mom makes eggs. She like overcooks the shit out of them. And they're just
Yes.
gross.
What
see,
the
my-
fuck is it with
I
old
lo-
people and overcooking
No,
food?
my mom creates really
It's
good
not
eggs.
overcooked.
I
It's
can't.
well done.
Whenever I make
Yeah,
eggs,
mine
they
is pretty
fucking
good,
suck.
too.
But my mom makes pretty decent eggs.
Like my mom.
I
does,
like them if
no-
they're like they don't like. I don't like them runny, but like they're still a little bit like
not plastic,
Yeah,
not
yeah.
rubber.
Yeah, they're
I know
not
what you
like-
mean. Yeah.
yeah.
Also, every chain restaurant that has breakfast never has good hash browns. That's just a fact.
I don't.
Way too
oh.
dry.
Is McDonald's okay? I haven't had that in a while, but I remember that
I
being.
don't think I've ever had their hash browns. See, my mom always puts
Oh,
their
like
butter
they're
in
like
the
hash brown, like
so it's really good.
fucking like oval looking things. Those are pretty good.
Yeah. Those are
Oh
pretty
yeah,
good.
those are like fake hash browns though.
Yeah, but I mean they're it's
Like
decent.
they got like the like crust on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's literally just like a freaking a potato bar.
Yeah, it really is.
It's a weird looking.
I don't know about you, but a potato bar sounds pretty fucking good to me.
My dog will
It
That's
sounds like a
disgusting.
bar where they serve different kinds of French fries all over the place.
I was thinking of like a power bar that like sort of put like it was just like raw potato. Nasty.
Whenever we
that
get like go to the
sounds
grocery store and get potatoes, if there's like a sack of potatoes open, my dog will like get in there and just grab a potato and carry it. She doesn't eat it or anything. She just carries around the potato. I don't
It's
understand.
confused, okay?
Yeah, that's like
Let it have its potato.
It's like a toy.
yeah, it really is. I'm just gonna carry this potato around to the living room and then lay down with it in my mouth
Good tater.
and fall asleep.
That's like my dad.
It's like,
Please take a picture of that next time.
Your
it
cat
happens.
do.
like half the time my dog just doesn't. She doesn't chew anything. She just gets stuff in her mouth and then just lays down with it. So you have to go take it away from her.
Do
Like
you have
shoe
to
my
though,
ass.
or is that just what the bourgeoisie wants?
Yeah. Well, if you don't give it attention, it will bite.
Cats
it,
can
you know?
have
What's your
potatoes
cat
as
do
a
with the
treat.
potato?
Actually, my cat has been dead for about 6 years.
Oh,
What about Sally? How long has she been dead?
That's the real question.
it's not a bug. It's a feature.
Hi, Christian.
Lol.
I wish Christian was my father.
I could talk
Christian
a little
is
bit
my
about
dad.
Well,
Colorado.
this
That's
is
what I
yeah.
call him.
Call a giraffe.
College raft.
Yeah.
Call a giraffe. Nice dance moves, Christian.
Thank you. I practice very hard.
But
Colorado, the best square-shaped state.
yeah, the
Yeah.
drive there was fucking boring until you get into Colorado. Just fucking
Colorado's just
straight farmland.
interesting.
But
Take
you
that,
know,
Got a problem
Utah,
with
you
co-
hexagon.
So,
We went in,
Mr. Nebraska Cornhusker has a problem with farmland now, huh?
yeah,
Huh?
that's why I watched.
Avery, how do you
the
feel that
football team,
Utah's a
right?
hexagon?
What?
How do you
Let's
feel
go.
that Utah's a hexagon?
Don't speak to me.
I love
ever
'em.
again.
kind of feel the same
You ever
way.
look into it? Is a hexagon just any five-sided shape? Is that like canon? Or does it have to be
That's a
like
pentagon.
symmetrical? Shut
I don't
up.
imagine they would have to be symmetrical.
Shut up.
Bro, that's a polygon.
It's,
That's a Pokemon, actually.
Yeah.
I'm
Polygon.
tired.
It's a
World.
I'm
Pokegon.
tired of this trigonometry. Get me out of here.
Christian,
When I get
What
into
was it?
geometry class,
That's fan of
Archaeology,
geometry.
am I right?
No, I had to self-teach
One
myself
never
geometry.
leaves Wandy.
oh, maybe you shouldn't like die during the year.
Well,
You know,
it's like out of my control.
educators don't
Yeah.
have time for that shit.
Well,
freaking Christian caught the Colorado.
He
Oh,
caught the
dude.
mono. His
I-
lasted
Colorado,
like 8 times longer
Rocky
than
Mountain
Bruno's.
High.
I
though.
caught the Rona during sophomore year.
Yep.
That reminds
He
me, I
was
was going through
patient
the
zero.
chat logs, and there was a thing that said, "I can't believe Dallas is going to worked at Hy-Vee longer than he went to Wit," and I was like, "Oh damn." It's pretty funny.
Yeah, it is funny. Also, you did just say the name of a college.
No,
Eh,
well, not. It
we
was
don't
not a
care.
college. It was an institution of technology.
It's an idea.
God. This is me. Also, if
Yeah.
you went
Not as
there,
good as
you'll know it's not an
Texas
educational
Institute of
place.
Technology.
Yes,
Texas
Kentucky
It's
Community
just
College.
a hangout.
But if there isn't a Texas Institute of Technology, we need to create it.
Come on. Let's just go down to H Town. Let's make that.
We're not making it in Texas's
What about the
armpit.
College
Fuck
University of
Houston.
Northern Texas? That's what I want.
Fuck you,
Yeah.
See,
mean,
Austin is
dog.
where it's at.
Bitch.
Because that's where all
That's
the
too
hipsters
center.
and people like me are.
I went to
It's like
San Antonio
mini-
once. Would not recommend.
Don't even get me started. Like, I've only been to Texas once, and it was an awful experience.
Yeah,
It was
That's
a
pretty cool.
layover flight from Dallas Fort Worth.
you weren't there then.
Yeah, I know, but I was there. I was there for like 2 hours, and it pissed me off the entire time.
Yeah, but you were in the airport. That's not real.
One of the worst
Yeah,
airports
yeah,
ever.
yeah.
I would
Yeah,
not recommend
yeah.
it.
It's not,
Did you go to
it's not like
Buc-ee's though while you were
DFW.
down there in Texas?
He was in the airport.
I was at the airport. no.
Buc-ee's. Buc-ee's.
I don't know. I prefer O'Hare than DFW. Okay, like that's saying something.
That's a hot take.
It is a hot take, but I have never had a problem at O'Hare.
Look at this guy flying all the time.
DFW, I missed my flight with an hour in between my layover, and still missed my flight because they had their shit broken. They had their fucking like thing broken, and then not only then did I get after like almost tears that I missed my fucking flight. Oh, they're like, oh yeah, it's like delayed for another 2 hours, and I'm like,
Was it
oh
Tears
my
for
fucking
Fears?
God. Yeah,
Shout.
I was like, oh shit, I
Wow.
missed my flight. And I'm like, oh god, I'm really
Well,
fucked.
you got lucky there.
I did get lucky.
Should have played the
You got
slots.
lucky.
Not
That's
that
the best part
lucky.
about the Vegas airport is they just have slot machines in the airport. Like they know what you're.
Dude,
there
I'll
for.
actually be able to do something with that soon. Holy shit.
Dallas will lose all of
That's
his
not a
money
good
with a
combo
crippling
for you.
gambling addiction. We all see it coming, folks.
No, I've already gambled before. I don't have a gambling problem.
That's what they all say.
Yeah.
I mean, I at least don't have a gambling problem yet.
You a big CS:GO Lotto skins gambler?
No, I'm more of a Madden Ultimate Team kind of person.
Well, I mean that is gambling. So
Yeah. Yeah, let me get
Yeah,
my,
well-
let me get me Overwatch loot boxes.
Bro, I love loot boxes, bro. Really good.
Quality DLC content.
you a big fan of
Wow,
TF2 loot
love
boxes?
I could not get into TF2.
Christian's
I
not a
enjoy
TF2
TF2.
guy.
I enjoyed TF2 on the 360. Really good.
I played.
Had a good time.
The pinnacle vanilla experience.
I didn't like having to
Yes.
wait like 12 seconds to respawn every time, in like a deathmatch style game.
You have to wait that long. Come
No,
on,
you do.
bro.
It's pretty long.
Come on.
It's,
Is it a
bro.
deathmatch style game?
Yeah.
Why are you playing deathmatch?
Hit
You
me.
play payload like a real person.
like 10 years ago, I didn't fucking know that.
Slayer.
Pushing into furries.
Am I into furries? No.
Yeah.
Have you looked
There
up
you
Mrs.
go.
Butterworth on Rule 34 yet?
No, I have not done that.
If
Oh,
you're
why
not
not?
if you're not
I-
into furries, then you probably don't like TF2.
Wait, what? Are those two
A lot
correlated?
of kinda. It's kind of weird how many people are like furries that come out of like
Symbiotic relationship.
Not all of them. I should like preface. But,
Symbiotic.
Yeah.
No,
Some of
actually,
them come on.
everybody in a community is actually furry. I don't know if you.
Yeah,
It's
they
actually
are.
required
Every-
when you're. If
Crazy.
you read the terms of service, it says you have to become a furry.
Would you fuck this cat? Yes or no?
It's actually
Joe would say yes.
cultural
so.
Marxism. I know because
would
I'm one of the
too.
people helping with it.
Christian, if you had to fuck an animal, what animal would it be?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
Your mother.
Jesus Christ. Should have seen that one coming.
I feel like a fish would be pretty good, right?
Definitely a dolphin. They'd enjoy it.
Fish.
Oh,
Kanye out here.
blowhole. Oh my god, you're right, Avery.
That's what I'm saying. And then you just picture you're finishing on the dolphin. It just looks like, ah! You know what I'm saying? That'd be funny.
Why is it Matt Damon?
Christian, I think you're going.
Thank you for watching this episode of the Diamonds Podcast. Thank you for watching.
Cutting it short already?
We're an hour and 4. Fuck off.